Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Gavin Williams.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kicks and deals. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Swings through that one.
1 and 2.
The punch out there, that's the second out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And here is Taylor Ward. He handles it himself. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Kachanowicz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Taylor right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. And that is that. Guardians turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. And it goes just foul. Second inning here, no score. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Soler round second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Joe Adele. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball. Pitch after pitch is at his bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Two on, one out. Here's the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 33.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. O'Hoppe coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. And the righty deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Upstairs. 2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Arias to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And now Zach Neto. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. Angels 2, and the Guardians nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansardo.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Daniel.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman. Next offering is downstairs. The Guardians trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Now, Nolan Shanuel.
Nolan Shanuel.
That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 1 down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Jorge Soler. Two outs. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. They're up 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped. Ward going back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Man at second. And that one is in for a strike. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
He goes down looking. Back here in Cleveland, on to the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And strike two. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Righty delivers. Well struck left field. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Luis Rengifo. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2. Man at second. That just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Adell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
2 on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a pitch. Outside low, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, John.
Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ground ball left side. They get the force, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Angels 2 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder,
The pitch. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get him by him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Angel Martinez. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
That one inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Right-hander kick steals. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Kyle Mansarda digs in now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Headed for the plate. Throw into third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. The Guardians trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side. And that one handled. Off balance feed. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the second baseman. 1-2 here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th, Tim Herron.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and they get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And now it's 1-2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
And next for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Way outside, and it's 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now the lefty lifted in the air down the left side. Arias moving under it, brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Kwan moving back. Going, gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down looking. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2.
What you waiting for? Come and get it.
Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Left-hand hitter waits. Slice the other way and foul. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Next offering is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And a ground ball to first. Shanuel takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Careful.
Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle. And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. Angels 4 and the Guardians 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And another ball. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Started at the 3-1. Now a check, and down to first we go. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air, and it's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Manzardo tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Pitching change here, Hunter Gaddis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now, number 13. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen. Reed Detmers up and loosening in the pen. Stevenson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Righty to the plate. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Adele snags it on the run. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is fouled back. The Angels leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Angels 5 and the Guardians 2. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
That one drifts inside. Movement in the bullpen. Colby Allard appears to be getting loose. Festa getting cranked up as well. Right-handed reliever. That one is upstairs.
3-1.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Fly ball down the line. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for LA, Taylor Ward. Shanuel leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
That one not close. And it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Guardians 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reed Detmers. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo.
The first baseman, Kyle Mansardo.
Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. The Halos leading by 3. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the second baseman. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. And the batter now, Bo Naylor. 2 outs. There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. And now 2-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Tying run at the plate. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 8th inning coming up. Angels 5 and the Guardians 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matt Vesta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Martinez makes the grab, 1 away. Joe Adele, the next to hit for the Angels. One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
You know, Blue, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 down, nobody on. Falling behind 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Colby Allard, the left-hander, up and throwing. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. That's the third out. And the Angels are gone in order. They're still out in front 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brock Burke. Stepping up for the Guardians, Nolan Jones. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The lefty fires. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Got him. And one out now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score. They trail at 5-2. We go to the 9th. Chris Taylor now.
The right fielder, number 33, Chris Taylor.
And he deals. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one to first. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter.
Now it's the second baseman.
Scott Kingery.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach
So the lineup flips
Neto.
over. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. And that's in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Angels 5 and the Guardians 2. And Here's Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that one is in the dirt. And a count 2-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Now all even up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That's towards center. That one gets down for a hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
That one way inside. The Angels trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses, and it's a full count.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man at first, one away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number
So
10.
they're down to their final out. Number 10 digs in for the Guardians. 1-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held up. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.